Can I get the leader to... this man. Since when have you come here again? Huh? Oh, chance never that. Come on. Yeah. I like you. Come bene, no.
Oh, serious, checking out. First go! Dan, never bad to you. You are working for the referee. Kingo. This morning, you take them home, Mariam. Yes. If you see them, you know what is small. You know what is small. Now, before Nami learned not part of the first one. Now, before now, the Nami learned not part of the so I give up. Wow, see, so how much dollar you now? Now, so I wanted to can you be with two money chop? They can't wait. No, I can't. No, they can't wait. I told you the way they collect money or you don't collect money? No, I don't collect money. Wait. I'll be lucky. The very day they come where I finish the interview, where they take this money, where they give my manager some money, where my manager return the money. So you talk as how much they give? No, I don't talk. You talk as how much they give? No. Oh yeah, wait, oh, true, that is my coach, this is my head coach. No, You got to enjoy it. Nice one.
By our standards here at the Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium, how will you give us an initial, comment on this match?
I mean, we didn't come here expecting that the game was going to be easy. I know Damba very well. He's a very good coach. He's a well-trained Dutch coach. I know that he was going to play high pressing. I've done a few courses with him, and he's a very good friend of mine as well. So I knew that coming here was going to be very, very difficult with him in the helm of affairs. Every team, if you have a new coach, especially the type of coach that plays the high pressing and high tempo football, every player wants to prove himself, and that's what we saw today. They were winning the 50-50 balls, they were winning the first and second balls, which was very important. We did our best to try to contain them in the first half. We were lucky enough to get that goal, that break, which gave us the goal. Went on half-time, we came back. We decided to go with a 5-back because now their full-backs were overlapping, so we needed to cut that out, which we did very well until we lost that focus for that free kick. But I think that it was a very well competed game, and there's nothing that we can take out of this game and say this time, this minute was easy, or the whole 90 minutes was one heck of a cracker.
You talk about losing focus at the latter part of this particular game.
Right.
But will you say the result is a true reflection of what you have witnessed here?
I mean, you realize that we got one-on-one, that our striker didn't score. If he had done that, that would have been a 2-0. It would have changed the dynamics of the game. I give respect to my opponents because they played well. They created chances that they couldn't take. I think that if they had taken all their chances and we had taken all our chances, I think that they would have been on top, no doubt, because they created more chances than we did.
You dropped 2 points here. Going back, how is the plan going to look like?
I mean, after winning against Mahama and then going 2 away and playing 2 draws, I don't think it's a bad result. You go to Young Apostles, you get a draw. You come here, it's a very, very difficult ground, and you get a draw as well. We cannot say that we've done bad. I mean, it means that we've picked 5 points, and going back, we're going to go play in Swaterman, which is another very, very good side. It's a home game, so we're hoping that our fans will be the 12th player on the field and we'll be able to take them.
You played so well, especially in the first half. Yeah. However, things got very, very bad for you at the latter part where you conceded.
Right.
What was the game plan? Did you actually expect that Karela will give you that tough time?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we did expect it, and we trained for it. High tempo training, small-sided games. We pushed them to their limits because we knew that this is what they were going to play, especially with Damba in the helm of affairs. So what they played today is no shock to myself or my players or my technical team. We know that this is what they were going to do, and we planned very, very well for them. In the second half as well, they brought in that winger Hardy, who is very, very quick, nimble-footed, very skillful, but we were able to contain him up until that free kick where we gave up the far post. If not for that, I did say we would have won the game.
The second window is open.
Right.
You've spoken a lot about how youthful this team is and how you want to develop these boys. Yeah. Do you look forward to bringing in some mature players? Because the vision definitely is to maintain your status in the league.
Look, it depends on how you describe experience. You know, I'm not going to go bring in any well-cooked Premier League player because I don't think at the moment any Premier League team will let go of their best players. So what I'm looking for are players that are comfortable on the ball, players that are willing to compete, players that are willing to give 100%. It doesn't matter whether they're coming from Division 1 or Division 2 or from the Premier League, but as long as it's a player who is ready to fight hard with the technical team, we are ready, we want to teach, we want to make sure that our team plays the type of football that we want. So it's not so much of going to go bring in experienced players. Even if it is the same inexperienced players, it has to be a player who's ready to be trained, to play, to die a little bit for the cause. Yeah.
How is the condition of this?
I think the biggest one is our attacking midfielder, Kwata. I think when he left the field, now we're short of creativity because at the moment he's the most creative player we have. So once he left the field, now we wanted to do a rock hard or solid steel type of midfield, which we did. But without Kwata, it's a bit difficult. But we are hoping, we have 2 players that we are signing. We are hoping that we can complete their signing before in Swaterman. They are already training, they are ready. So if their registrations go through, you see them against in Swaterman.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much for joining us. Another difficult match at home. Still looking for your second win of the season here at the Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium. How is the feeling like after this draw?
It's quite a mixed feeling. You know, especially when you see your football players give their all. I don't think they could have done anything extra. But the goals will not just come. And you cannot attribute it to anything. Because football is either a draw, a lose, or a win. And we're only able to salvage a draw. So I can only say that I have mixed feelings.
You have 3 crucial away matches to play, starting on Wednesday against Mahama. How do you think these results will affect or impact your away matches?
Every game and its approach. This game is gone. And we have to look forward to playing other games. Well, and every game and its outcome. We did all that we had to do. We did all the attacking. We hit the crossbar several times. And sometimes football, you always have an out of luck. And I think that is what eluded us today. But we are not, giving up. We are not throwing our hands in the air in despair. This is our job. We'll continue working. We'll continue striving. We'll continue doing what we must do to get the results. And of course, drawing at home, a win will be very possible away. And if my players are able to put up this performance, put up this passion, the intensity with which they played, I think we can go out there and do wonders.
Last week, what actually is missing, or what was missing ahead of this particular game?
Well, I tell you, sometimes we as coaches will not always want to cry over spilled milk. I'll also tell you that I've lost quite a number of my players who are very key to my team and to how we play. But we've registered 30 players, and everybody deserves to be a Premier Division team player. So losing some players at very crucial moments could always, in one way or the other, alter the way we play and how we can chalk the results. But it is not an excuse. We could have been better off if we had all our players on board. But we just have to make do whatever we have. And I think we are in our strides. Those who are playing are also doing their best. They are also showing that they deserve to be Karela players. And I think that we just have to keep on working, keep on working. Our difficulty is that getting the ball into the net. It's one thing creating the opportunity, it's one thing burying the chances. And burying those chances is what is lacking. And we'll continue to work. We'll never give up.
Coach, many believe that you've given quite a number of opportunities to players to really demonstrate why they should be part of the 30-man squad. Yet, they are not able to prove. Do you feel that sentiment from people around? And does that also open the door for you to bring in players? Because you seem to be very limited in terms of even the technical, because you have stepped into the shoes of Jimmy James Cobbler.
Yes. I don't want to talk about that aspect of the technique, in as much as in terms of numbers, it's quite difficult. Working more or less like a lone ranger is quite difficult. But we have been trained to do that. But I must also add that in as much as you register 30 players, they all have levels. You prepare the team accordingly. You can't prepare all players the same way, because there are different players with different qualities and different abilities and different capabilities. And you always have to form your team around a particular structure or a particular group of players. And that is the normal thing that is done. So sometimes when you lose one or two of them, it tends to bother you. But as I said earlier on, these are players. It is our responsibility as coaches to train them, to coach them, to motivate them, and to bring them to another level. And that's exactly what we are doing. And you can never eat your cake and have it. We'll do our best. We will continue to do our best.
Coach, how do you improve, the results of Karela United? Do you feel pressured by the current happenings in this particular team, and what measures are you taking to improve it?
Everybody will feel pressured. Absolutely, we are human beings, and when the results are not coming, you will definitely not feel happy, and that is a normal phenomenon. And I sympathize with everyone, just as I sympathize with myself. But then this is a chosen career. It's a chosen career. We have to keep on soldiering. The fans, all they need is, we want to win. You can play all the football in the world. You are not winning, they are not happy. So I share with their sentiments, and I agree with their sentiments. But then sometimes you can't just change what is happening. You only keep on striving, keep on trying, and I hope that one day, hope will smile on us.
Coach, there's one perception everybody has, that in the 10th minute to end the game, it was expected that looking at the way the wingers were working and the stress that was on them, one could have expected a substitution from your end. But nothing like that happened. What were you really thinking about, especially looking at the pressure that you were mounting? You didn't look at the fresh blood?
So, the question you ask, how many substitutions do we do? How many slots do we have at our, available to us? We have 5 substitutions. 5 players we substituted in 3 chances. Just before we came into the second half, I had to do 2 subs. And mind you, sometimes you have got to play your game with caution. At a point in time, one of my centre backs, and it's very, very, recurrent so far as he's concerned, he normally has muscle challenges. At a point in time, I realized that he started feeling those muscle challenges. And I had exhausted the substitutions. And he had the challenge. Where will I turn to? So sometimes we have to look and read in between the lines. So I was playing, even though I could have introduced especially Najib, who holds onto the ball more, but I was being very cautious in a situation where my centre back is not able to continue. What will I do? So sometimes these things, as a coach, you have to think very deep.